And then he was shot at with pepper spray and tear gas and stun grenades and bullets shot at his feet and in the air. And he runs away scared. And the IDF were shooting at the crowd. So they're shooting to control the population that's along the Marag corridor. And as they're doing that, they're shooting into this crowd. And Palestinians, civilians, human beings, are dropping to the ground, getting shot. And Amir was one of them. Amir walked 12 kilometers to get food, got nothing but scraps, thanked us for it, and died.
Oh my God. I think I got one more here.
I served in the Army for 25 years. I've been shot 3 times in combat. I'm pretty tough. This gets me every time because, to what you're saying, the dehumanization. And what I want to say to the American people and to the people of Israel, I've been there. I have touched them. I have talked to them. The civilians in Gaza that are getting the food, they are starving. They are not animals. They are human beings. And they're being treated like animals. We treat these civilians in Gaza worse, with less dignity than we treated the ISIS fighters that surrendered in Baghouz Faghani in Syria in 2018. This young boy, this is on May 28th on secure distribution site number 2. The aid had been distributed. A lot of people had left. You see behind, there's a crowd of people still with their boxes, kind of getting ready to leave. And this little boy, his name is Amir, and he was standing, he was with the crowd, but he walks over, and you see that first picture on the top right. He kind of walks over to me, and he puts out his hand. And at first I thought like that he wanted more food or something, and I felt bad because I didn't have anything. But I was like, oh, I have nothing. And he puts out his hand, and so I beckoned him to come to me. I said, come here. And he reaches out and he holds my hand, and he kisses my hand. He kisses my hand, and he says, shukran. You can see in this picture that this little boy is not wearing shoes. His clothes are falling off of him because he's so skinny. I put my hand on his left shoulder, and I looked at him, and he's looking at me. We're looking at each other in the eyes, and I say to him, people care. You're a human being, and people care about you. The world cares. That's not Hamas. That's not a Hamas fighter. And I looked at him and I said, the world cares.
This little boy could be any of us, like literally any of us. An innocent 5-year-old boy travels 12 kilometers with no shoes on to get food, is only given scraps, is so thankful for the scraps that he kisses the hand of the GHF worker who was there, this guy, Anthony Aguilar, the Green Beret, who became the whistleblower. And so he thanks him, kisses his hand, and then goes back, starts getting shot at, and gets killed. He was running because he was scared when they started firing tear gas and shit, and then they ended up shooting bullets and killing him. 5-year-old boy murdered. For what? For what? We are witnessing atrocities that are akin to Nazi Germany. And anybody who tries to tell you that's not the case, they're gaslighting you. They're lying. They're not telling the truth. Again, this kid could be literally any of us. Any of us. How one can bring themselves to a place where you can do this kind of violence against such an innocent person, that place truly is demonic. That place truly is evil. That truly is a black hole. And I don't know if there's any coming back from that. And what's happened to the Israeli government and the Israeli society is just mind-boggling. It's like being under a spell or something, It's like being in a bloodthirsty, manic state. And to look at this and not feel nothing but sympathy and not feel disgusted by it, this kid doesn't have to be dead. All this could be stopped. All the U.S. has to do is cut off the money and the weapons to Israel and tell them to fucking fall in line. That's all they have to do. We've given them $298 billion. What are we doing? What are we doing? And all they do, they fucking kill people in Gaza, and they steal more territory, and they bomb hospitals, and they bomb schools, and they steal more land in the West Bank, and let the illegal settlers go crazy as they've been going recently. And they bomb Syria, and they steal parts of Syria, and they bomb Lebanon, and they bomb Yemen. All they do is bomb. All they do is bomb and kill and expand. That's all they fucking do. How is this a fucking ally? All they do is bring problems. All they do is ruin people's lives. All they do is destroy families. This one stuck with me, man. This one stuck with me. So, this is just one story. As I said, we're talking about minimum 180,000 people have been killed, 90% of which are innocent civilians. Who knows how high the number actually is? Usually in real time when a genocide is happening, people, they never really are able to keep up. You know what I'm saying? They're never really able to get an accurate number until long after the fact. And I fear the number is going to be just absolutely astonishingly high, just colossally high. But this is one story of one boy, Amir. This is what he went through. Imagine what Hind Rajab went through. Imagine what somebody whose name we'll never fucking know, what they went through. Moments of terror, moments of horror, moments of starvation. You know, just no electricity. No ability to fucking take a bath.